Hi everyone, it's Beth and I'm here with another take and make for the month of April. Can you believe it? It's our last take and make of the month. May is coming right up. We've got plenty more stuff planned for you. Jenny always has her creative hat on. She's our makerspace librarian. And although I am the face and the crazy person that does all these take and make videos with you guys, Jenny is the brains behind the whole operation. So she's the one that keeps us crafting and our hands busy and our minds creative. And this time she has this cute little craft for us, a magnetic poster hanger. I don't know if you've had a chance to get in and get yours already. I hope so. I hope you're sitting there with me so we can do this together, apart, separate, but together. But if not, feel free to give us a call or bop in. We do sometimes have these kits left over after the program airs this evening. So don't let that keep you from asking. If you don't ask, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Now, if you have missed out on this craft, no worries. It's super easy to make. You could buy the materials yourself really easily, very inexpensively, and there's always the next kit coming, which will be available tomorrow. But today, we're all about the magnetic poster holder or hanger. So let's unpack our kit. First things first, I have to gush and awe about this cute little saying. I love this, home sweet home. And I love the font that Jenny found for us. It's so cute, so sweet. I like that it's simple and not too feminine or too masculine, but just kind of sweet. That's the only word I can use to describe it. I'll say it 10 more times. Sweet, 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 sweet. So, cute little craft. Got my instruction sheet because Jenny knows I need instructions. Always, always. We're gonna take our aluminum foil out. We've got two different types of string, just a plain white string here. Cute little black and white. Oh, matches my shirt. She knew that. She's so good. Pair of gloves, because we will be using some super glue. Although I'll tell you, the little baby super glue thing, not only is it cute, it's pretty easy to work with. I've used one this size before. Then we have some extra goodies. We've got some assorted beads that you can jazz up your, I'm gonna actually leave these in here because I think they'll roll, that you can jazz up your hanger with, and even some tassels. And you know, I'm not generally a tassel-y kind of gal, but my girlfriend Jenny, she knows all my favorite colors, and I think she must have handpicked this kit for me because it's got all my favorite stuff in it. So I might actually jazz this up with some of those tassels. And then last but not least, the little baggie like this, it has this baby little super glue and the nozzle, and then you should have a cluster of magnets. Now, the first instruction is to lay down your aluminum foil for a workspace. This is so you super glue onto the foil and not your table. Good idea. Jenny knows me, right? She knows I'm messy. Now you can put your gloves on if you want, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to because, you know, I'm messy, but feel free to do that. I'm gonna take my little pieces of wood and just lay them down here. And then I'm gonna pop open my baggie and get out my super glue and my magnets. I'm not gonna put the nozzle on until I'm perfectly ready. So I'm just gonna set this over here to this side. Until I'm absolutely ready to glue those magnets down. Now, the magnets are stuck together like so. There are 4 of them. It's hard to see a little bit. And it's important when you're laying them on your piece of wood that you lay them down, but make sure when you go to set your second set to your second piece of wood that they are the magnetic side and that they're not flipped the wrong way so that they polarize and push away from each other. So I'm gonna go in inch-ish on my pieces of wood. See if I can hold at least one up and not slide that off of there. Easier said than done. So I'm gonna go in it's gonna slide off, but about an inch, right? So right about there. So now I know where I'm gonna go with my magnets. I'm gonna put, and when you twist this on, it actually perforates the inside, and you'll see there's a cute little nozzle on here. I'm gonna actually go about an inch in and just squeeze gently. Of course, this will be the one that doesn't perforate just perfectly. Oh, there, I heard it. Did you hear it? Okay. Oh, yep, you see that? Can you see the little bit of wet there? So there's my first little dab of super glue. And I'm just gonna put my magnet on there. This is the part where the gloves come in handy. I'm gonna just touch the very top of the magnet and push. You probably don't even need to do that. I feel like I need to, but I'm not sure that you actually need to do that. And then I'm gonna come down here, and with about the same spacing, let's see if I can hold this so you can see it come out. Put a little more glue. Set my magnet right on the top, and I'm just gonna push. Not so bad. And this one is already set. It really sets up really quick. Now the way you can check to make sure they're not polarized is your other two magnets should have stayed stuck together. And I'm going to just, oh, polarized. Make sure that they're gonna stick together like so. And lay my magnet, you can see it's stacked, and this one is single. Lay my magnet right on top of the other magnet. Let's see if I can pick this one up off the table. Yep, polarized, so when I flip it over, they are both sticking. So now I'm gonna take my glue, little dot on each of my magnets. Gonna get my wood piece, quickly straighten it so it's even on each side, or as close to even, sliding, as I can get. And I'm just gonna hold it here for a second, let it kind of set up. Now, I'm noticing in my kit, I got 4 magnets, and the instructions say to glue 2 magnets to the back of each piece of wood, which means I have 4 pieces, right? Top, bottom. I actually need 8 magnets, and either I drop them, distinct possibility, or just in packaging all of those, maybe the one Jenny sent me was running a little short. All things that are okay. If you don't have enough magnets, the full 8, don't worry about it. We can totally make this without the bottom piece. And then you could get more magnets to either finish it if you want that finished edge like this one has. Or you could just let it go as is, because I think it's still gonna be super cute. So I'm not gonna worry too much about that. Now, here's the moment of truth, people. Are you ready? Ooh, they pop apart. Magnets each stayed on their own piece. Hallelujah. Now I want to decorate mine. Now, although I'm usually kind of plain Jane, I don't like a lot of frilly, fussy stuff. I like shiny things, but usually the beads and the baubles, and it's not my thing. But I'm gonna do it for this because I kind of want to take a walk on the wild side, and I do love these cute little tassels. So I'm going to figure out how to do this on the fly. I haven't done this, not really sure. I think I'm gonna get out some of these. I'm gonna thread, So I've threaded my tassel on here, and I'm going to try and thread a bead. It'll go through. I'm gonna wet my finger, which I can do because I'm here at home. Oh my goodness, can you imagine just sticking your finger in your mouth? Whoa, germs. I can't get that bead to go through. I'm not very good at this. Remember I mentioned that. I almost feel like I need a needle or something, like an embroidery needle would work really well. Not sure. All right, you know what? I'm not gonna sweat it. I'm gonna give up. All right, so I'm going to just tie this off. I'm gonna stick with my tassel. I'm gonna kind of pull it because, you know, remember me and knots and macrame, not my friend. I'm gonna tuck this under, tie just a cute little loose knot, pull my end through. Like so. I'm going to cut off my little end here because I don't want that hanging off of there. And then having my magnet side facing away from me so I can see. So I'm going to turn it around and go blindly doing it here. I'm just going to wrap these ends around a few times. I want to think about this for a second. Okay, and then on the back side, I'm going to add some more of that glue. And I'm going to take just the bottom of a pen here and push down on those strands to make sure they're sitting flush against my wood here. Then I'm going to come over to the other side and repeat. Does that make sense? So I'm going like this. So now I'm going to come over here and I'm just wrapping them around. You can obviously knot them off if you like. Sorry, brain freeze. You can obviously like knot them if you would like, but I don't think I'm going to. So all I did was wrap this around a couple times and then I cut the end off and I'm gonna lay this down and I'm gonna throw some glue on there. On my aluminum foil, can you see this? On my aluminum foil, take my glue, kind of saturate those strands, get my finger out of there. And again, just using the end of this pen, I'm just gonna smooth these down so that they stay. You know, the thing I love about these take and makes is that everyone has their own thing that they're good at or confident at or feel kind of good about, right? We know that I've said beads are not my thing, knotting is not really my thing, but I can still make it work, right? Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm sure if I took an embroidery needle or maybe had cut the end of that thread, I could have wrapped tape around it to make like a needle end and slid it right through the beads. And those would be a cute little accent. But you know what? Now I have these beads and I have one tassel left and I can go make more and do more of these at my convenience, which is also a super fun thing to do. The thing I like best about this, I think, is, you know, I like to decorate for seasons and different events. Cute little personalized things are always so fun to have. So I think this is a really fun thing to have because I can take my sweet little sign that Jenny made me, and how I'm going to put that on is I'm going to take my one piece first I'm gonna turn it so you can see it. And I'm just gonna lay my paper so it's kind of halfway up this piece. So let me show you. I'll hold it in the middle-ish. So I'm gonna hold it or lay it down on the table so that it's covering part but not all of my magnets. Because those magnets are strong enough that they will still want to stick together. Then I'm gonna take the top that I just made with my cute little tassel and I'm gonna drop it so that it doesn't work right. Okay, get myself lined up. Let me put my glasses on so I can see straight lines. That's, the whole world just got so much clearer. Working closely, I need them, but then to look up and talk to you, everything's fuzzy. So it's a back and forth. So I'm gonna take my top piece again and set it right on top. Don't be too careful when you do it or go too slow because those magnets will jump. And I didn't catch this piece. See, I did go fast. I'm gonna do one side and then straighten. Aha, that's the sound of success. And here we go. We got our sweet little sign, our home sweet home. I've got my darling little tassel. I love that color. I can change this sign out for anything I want, you know, if you're looking at a holiday coming up, someone's birthday, spring has sprung, let the blooms begin, flip-flops forever. I don't know, whatever cute little saying you might have in mind, whatever works for you or speaks to you. And I'm looking at this and I'm honestly not missing at all, not having my finished edge at the bottom. It's cute with it, but it is just as cute without it. And the nice thing too is if you are a person who owns a silhouette or a Cricut, you can use cardstock to make your own little message here. You can print it out on a sheet of paper just like Jenny did for us. So really the possibilities are endless. It can be whatever you want it to be, however you want it to look. And isn't that the best thing about Take and Make, is that Jenny gives us a starting point, a place to jump off from, but where you take it, the possibilities literally are endless. So I hope you guys had a great time tonight making this home sweet home hanging poster, magnetic hanging poster with me. I think it's just the sweetest little craft and I can't wait to put it up on a bedroom door or my front door facing inside so I can see that message every time I come in and out of my house. You guys, I hope you have a great rest of your night and an even better tomorrow. I'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye.